Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, last night was the Grammys, and BET tries to troll Nicki Minaj. Plus, 6ix9ine stars in like this weird-ass commercial. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so last night was the Grammys, right? And it was a little different than usual, right? I could tell that, you know, the producers of the Grammys, the creators of the Grammys, they didn't want to sit around and look like fools, right? So they wanted people to, I wouldn't say pander to, but they definitely wanted to include, you know, minorities. They wanted to include women. So it was just like a really different kind of show. Definitely really heavily geared towards women, period, right? It was like, you know, hardly showing any props to any guys, really, right? And that's cool. You know, the women deserve their props. They work hard. They carry babies for 9 months. They go through pregnancy. They have their period every month. You know what I'm saying? They got these, you know, women, yada shit, right? But also, it was even, you know, more specifically geared towards minority women, which is cool, you know? I've been seeing stuff talking about like black women are the most disrespected women on earth and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So for the Grammys to say, you know what, we're going to show props to our minority women, you know, Latinos and black women, is something that was pretty dope, you know? So they did like an Aretha Franklin tribute. They had Dolly Parton on stage. They were just doing a whole lot, and all of it was dope. I mean, down to the point where they had Alicia Keys host the whole thing, right? So that tells you a lot right there, right? So, you know, I'm not the news, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you everybody that won. But, you know, some of the notable people who won a Grammy last night was Childish Gambino. He won 4 Grammys, right? So he won Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Song of the Year, and Best Music Video, right? Drake won for God's Plan. You know, they cut off his mic during his speech, but they cut off everybody's mic. So, you know, Drake was talking all straight facts, right? And they cut him. But I think everybody got like 60 seconds or something like that. So I don't think it's personal towards Drake. Her won 2 Grammys, which is crazy because her is kind of, well, she's not new, but she came out maybe like only 2 years ago. She won for Best R&B Album, and she won for Best R&B Performance, right? Ella Mai won for Best R&B Song for Boot Up, Boot Up. You know, Pharrell won for Best Producer of the Year. Then it was a tie. So I've never seen like there be a tie before in the Grammys or anything like that, but it was a tie between Anderson .Paak, that song Bubbling, and that other song, Miss Me With That Bullshit, with Kendrick Lamar and Future and J-Rock. So they tied for Best Rap Performance of the Year. And then the Carters, they won. The Carters is Jay-Z and Beyonce, by the way. They won the Best Urban Contemporary Album. And that's weird because I never even heard of Best Urban Contemporary Album before, but it's like they was creating categories just so they could give an award to like Jay-Z and Beyonce, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? That's Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's the king and queen of this whole shit. So, you know, if you gotta create something just so they could win, then create it so they could win. And then Cardi B, yo, won for Best Rap Album of the Year, which is crazy because she is the first female rapper, right, to ever win for Best Rap Album of the Year ever, period, point blank, in the history of the Grammys, right? So that's like Lauryn Hill never won when she came out with her solo joint. Missy Elliott never won. Rah Digga never won. And Nicki Minaj never won, but Cardi B did, so it was crazy, right? It was mixed. You know, I love it that Cardi B won. You know, I think that she deserves it. She works hard. She was pregnant pretty much the whole time, and her music is dope, you know, but it's a lot of mixed feelings, right? So some people are like, hell yeah, Cardi won, Barty gang, bop, bop, bop. And then other people are like, wow, I can't believe Cardi won, right? Like, how could she win over like all these other great female artists, right? Or female rappers. But it's not just the female rap album of the year, it's best rap album of the year, period. You know, went to Cardi B. So, you know, it was pretty dope. So then BET, they decide to, you know, write a little article about the Grammys last night, and they put on there Cardi B, first female solo rapper to win Best Rap Album of the Year, right? And then down underneath that, in the little caption, they put, meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is still getting dragged by her lace front, right? That was BET. That's not like some local blog. That ain't like just somebody talking shit on Instagram or Twitter. That's like BET on their official website that they put that. And why did they say that for? Because then Nicki Minaj went off on BET, right? But rightfully so, right? And I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all, or I'm probably not the first one to tell y'all, that I'm not gonna sit here and tolerate all the Nicki Minaj disrespect. Like, it is getting out of hand right now. Like, Nicki Minaj is a dope ass MC, period. She pens all her own stuff. She's fire. She's been #1 for the last 10 years. She's down with Young Money, you know, the trifecta, Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. And y'all sitting here disrespecting her. If Nicki Minaj was a guy, Nicki Minaj would be Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop doing it. She sings. She raps. She's an actor. Like, y'all be disrespecting Nicki Minaj like crazy, yo. And Nicki Minaj wasn't here for it. So the first thing that she did was she was like, yo, you know what? We were supposed to perform at the BET, some BET, whatever. And she said, I'm not doing it no more. Just pulls out. I'm not doing it. Then she DMs Lil Wayne and she's like, well, texts him. And she's like, yo, Weezy, I'm not doing it. This is what they said to me. And he was like, yo, I'm with you on that. So now you lose Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. Like, BET, a lot of people come to see those guys. Those are superstars, you know? So that's done. Then she kind of facilitates. So I don't know if she told the Barbs to get him, but the Barbs was like, get him. And it was just nasty. It was like, if the Barbs are like people, I know they're people, but like in like real life, they're like vultures, like attacking like BET, like rawr, rawr, rawr. Like, it was just insane. Like, the Barbs was nothing to mess with today on Twitter, Instagram. Like, they was dragging BET by the lace front, and that was like a whole nother thing, right? And then Nicki Minaj posts up something, like a little post about the top 5 earning rappers for the last 10 years, right? So #1 is Drake, #2 is Nicki, #3 is Weezy, right? #4 is Kendrick, #5 is J. Cole. It's like, yo, how y'all gonna talk about me? How y'all gonna do this? How y'all gonna do that? I didn't even say see Jay-Z up there, right? But I saw those 5 up there, right? So she's the only female there. She's like, yo, the men never get disrespected, but I'm gonna keep on respecting my pen. I'm gonna keep on being humble, and I ain't gonna let these haters, you know, get to me or whatever like that. Then she talks about her tour that's coming up in Europe in a couple weeks, right? So like, all of this is going on, and Nicki Minaj is still trying to remain humble and not look like the angry black woman, but she has every right to flip. You know, she has every right to go off. Like, it's mad disrespect. And even Cardi B had put up like a little post saying, listen, I don't appreciate you guys. She didn't say Nicki Minaj's name, but you knew that she was talking about Nicki, right? So she said she hit 2 points in the post that she put up, right? 1, I don't appreciate y'all coming at Nicki like that. Y'all need to chill, right? And then 2, y'all, the Barbs who are attacking Cardi B, y'all need to stop, because I worked hard for me to win that award. I worked hard. I had a baby during the time. There was some songs that I recorded that couldn't even go on my album because my nose was too swollen and I sounded too stuffed up because I was 5 and 6 months pregnant. I had to lay down in my bed and sleep for 4 days sometimes just so my baby could be healthy, you know, all of that, you know, and I understand and respect that too. You know, it's just kind of ridiculous how people always try to put our black queens, I mean, Nicki Minaj is not black, I mean, well, not Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, she's black, well, Cardi B is Spanish, she is black, you know what I'm saying? They trying to put our black queens against each other, you know, and it's horrible. Like, why can't they just both coexist, you know what I'm saying? And whatever personal issues they have amongst each other, that's fine, right? But why does the media have to put a magnifying glass on it, you know, to the point where BET is coming out writing stuff like that on the articles? Crazy. So, of course, BET issued an apology. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, hey, Nicki, we sorry. That wasn't us. We don't believe in that. That was the writing of just one lone writer or one lone intern. We took it down. We apologize, and we hope that we could work with you in the future. Ah, bah humbug. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about right now? Y'all was trying to be funny, BET, right? And y'all put your foot in your mouth. It's really that simple. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Does Nicki have the right to be going off like this? And, you know, are y'all happy for Cardi B for winning that award?
Welcome to Romantic People. How can I help you guys?
Yeah, we ready to spice things up.
You do know you have to know your partner's limitations.
I agree. When I was younger, I used to make a lot of stupid mistakes. I'm ready to learn more.
Get informed. Help stop violence against women. Visit a romantic depot near you and pick up your free pamphlet.
Thanks to Romantic Depot, I now know how to treat women with dignity and respect.
Visit Romantic Depot Rockland. Go to romanticdepot.com for directions.
Make sure you go visit Romantic Depot for all your Valentine's gifts.
All right, yo, so I don't even know how much of that commercial I could really play for like copyright issues or whatever like that, but this thing is funny as hell, right? Acting is bad. The filmography is horrible. Not only was 6ix9ine in there, but Donna the Don Dada was in there too, right? From Black Ink Crew in Harlem. It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, it's just like so weird and so funny, right? I don't know if this was part of like when 6ix9ine had to do community service and he ended up doing that commercial, but community service for like a sex shop, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just mad funny. Like, you know, he ain't out here. He ain't gonna be out here for a while. So just whatever kind of work and stuff that he did before he left is like slowly just coming out, leaking online. And a lot of it is coming through academics. So, you know, I know that I mean, he's a DJ. So, you know, DJs do that. They put stuff out. They put exclusives out. They, you know, they drop stuff that nobody else has. You know, I came up in this hip hop thing. So DJ Clue used to do it all the time. Funk Flex used to do it all the time. He still does sometimes. Like a lot of times, the very first time that you'll hear a song, period, is not, you know, from that person themselves. I mean, there wasn't always social media, so it was like the DJ at 1 o'clock in the morning, like on a Thursday night, you know, DJ K Slay, damn son, where'd you get that? You know, warning, exclusive, you know, like all of that, you know, DJ K Slay, 1 o'clock in the morning, the Thursday night, he's playing something that he has no business playing, that Nas might have just recorded yesterday in the studio, and somehow he got his hands on it, and he gonna whoop, slip it in real quick, you know, in his mix or something. Remember where you heard it first? DJ K Slay, slap your favorite DJ, you know, like, so that's what DJs do, right? So that's what Academics is doing. He's staying true to his DJ shit, you know what I'm saying? Because his name is DJ Academics, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna drop an exclusive song with 6ix9ine every once in a blue. He probably got like 5 of them. Plus, if it gets on iTunes and if it's able to sell, that helps out 6ix9ine with money, lawyer fees, commissary, whatever he needs, because he has to still earn money while he's sitting in jail, right? Other than that, it's just something dope. So I don't know. So music is one thing. a funny ass local commercial for a sex shop is something that's completely different. Like, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and you already know what to do. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on everything, Instagram and Twitter. Peace.